We are back on the podcast, and it's been a super long time. And Sarah Rose Davis is she's practicing for her next big gig on stage.
She has been on a run. She's had like back-to-back things on her production list, like boom, boom, boom. Like she is.
It's super fun to watch because this next show has been on her list of like must do before she retires.
That, and I feel like I've seen her be hardworking in a whole new light. Like she's like the Renaissance woman, right? Like she could probably change your tire and do your hair.
Oh my god!
You know, like
she can do so much.
She can do a lot, but then to see her go from production and then like a small breather into a straight another one, like pretty quick afterwards, I'm like, oh wow,
that's a lot of work.
I know her.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm proud of her.
So I've got Kat here, and she's going to be my guest co-host for the time being. And I thought it would be really fun if you kind of let the listeners know a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I am a mom of two. I came from California. Those are the boring things. The fun things are that I'm a Leo, the last day of Leo, August 22nd. I'm really good at like irrelevant things, like, oh, I think it's been exactly 17 minutes, and then I can, like get 5 things done in 17 minutes, like irrelevant things, like, hey, like I
wouldn't say that. I feel like you are such a hustler, and I've seen it in the NAREP community, and in what's the other one? RE.
Well, there's NAREP, which is the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, but then we have YPN. Well, I sat on both of those boards this year.
Yeah, so tell people, like, what do you do in NAREP?
Okay.
Like, how is that important for homeowners?
Sure.
And, like, what is YPN about? Because these are things that, like, our listeners have never heard about.
Okay, so for NAREP, I came on this year intending to just have, like, some fun with their social media and be their marketing person, but I got rolled into a secretary role, which...
They wanted more.
Which rolled into becoming the president for next year. So
more and more and more.
Yes.
Look at that. She just rose to the top.
It happened really fast.
That's not irrelevant skills.
No, it's not. But in my brain, like, I just feel like this is the standard of performance, and I kind of just think everyone should just be, I feel like I'm very average in my performance. Like, oh, everyone just does this, right?
I don't think so.
And no, like, as we're planning for this big gala this week, I'm like, it's crickets up here at the top.
Yeah.
Where planning happens. It's like, I hear not a lot of other, like, hands doing this. The original, creation of NAREP was aimed at increasing Hispanic wealth and doing it in 3 ways with non-cash investments. So think like 401ks and retirement plans, but then we also have starting small businesses and home ownership, of course. So those are the 3 kind of buckets we see wealth growing, and NAREP's aim is to help bring this type of education, awareness, insight to Hispanic communities specifically. So we have real estate professionals who are highly educated in these areas and really promote some of the the leverage and resources available to people so that they can capitalize on those opportunities as well. So NAREP, very noble mission. It is a National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, so we are affiliated on that national level, but Seattle chapter is the only one in Washington. So we're kind of a lonely crew that's really over here on this western part of the state, even though the state is like ginormous, and there's great Hispanic populations across the state. We just have like King County and maybe a little Pierce County kind of mostly making up our numbers, and we have like not a lot happening up in that northern like Snohomish and further north range. And so my goal is to help maybe grow the organization a little bit further along in this part of the state, because we happen to be in Marysville, Washington right now. So that's a lot about NAREP. And then YPN is really where I started my leadership journey in real estate, because I found like my footing there when I was a new agent. I stepped in there and was like, this is great. I can network with other young professionals and try to get connected a little bit. And that.
What does YPN stand for?
Young Professionals Network.
There we go. Okay.
So it's like a baby of Seattle King County Realtors. It's like, hey, we put our young folks over here. There's no membership fees. It's just like regular events happening on a monthly basis that bring education and relevance to the work, but ultimately are there to help you gain some relationships and some...
It's an ageist group.
It is, but we don't say that. Like, it is and it isn't, right?
The young, cute ones, fresh ones.
I think it just means the newbies, right? Whatever age you are, I think it's meant to help you get a footprint in your area, like with your local association. And Snohomish County doesn't have one, but Whatcom does. So, like, Snohomish and Skagit are missing proper YPNs.
Why
But
do you think that is?
it gets real lonely up here. I think people like just are, I don't want to say like busy, but we work hard and we just forget to make it a priority. And so without consistent nourishment into those areas, I think it's just easy to like not see that organization get stronger. However, I've got an office just like you in King County, so it works for me that a lot of my work crosses over with my networking, and that's so Seattle King County Realtors YPN fits well for me. I'll probably start phasing out since I'll take on more with NAREP next year, though. It's just a lot. It is a lot.
It is a lot.
But it means it makes meaningful work, which I think I couldn't do this work because of how difficult it is if there wasn't meaningful roots driving it.
I think what Kat's trying to say is that a lot of what we do is unstructured.
Yeah.
And for baddies like us, we like structure.
Yeah.
It's hard to know if some of your marketing efforts or anything that you're doing is actually having a impact on your clients, because we don't see results sometimes, and that can be really frustrating. And I don't know, it makes me kind of nervous for a little while without
a transaction.
Transact. And
I've had some long streaks.
Same. This last year was like, I thought for a period of time that I was going to have to close the door on real estate.
Yeah.
Because I just wasn't able to find people who wanted to buy and sell. And I think I was doing all of the right things.
Yeah.
But so I think that having folks that kind of set up a structure and a way that we can kind of progress our education when we're not in the midst of transaction.
See, that's the thing is if you're not doing a transaction every week, every month, like you're going to be, I think, tempted to get lazy, right? If you're losing that structure. And so having, deep involvement in these organizations forces me to stay involved and like stay on top of the education, stay on top of policy changes, stay on top of like current events in our communities, because the rules in Snohomish County are different than King County and are different in Whatcom. And so if you want somebody who's going to be good at their job, they need to be sharpening the saw on a regular basis. And so I think the average consumer isn't looking at that either, where they're let me see your resume and see how often you are kind of fine tuning your education. And my work speaks for itself. I think the people who associate with me know, I'm not lazy. I'm going to be on my game. And I sometimes make the mistake of thinking everyone just does this. And it's really not the case. Some people actually don't put that same priority or the level of importance on that type of aspect.
I love to work with women. I do.
My favorite. It's my favorite. I love an all-girl transaction.
But I also hate to work with some women. It's been really challenging. And it's like when you throw someone a bone, you try to help their business grow and they don't show up in the way that you think is the basic. It's really hard. And so for me, And I would say when I don't have structure, I come up with 3,000 new ideas of how to spend my time and energy.
Oh, instead of working.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, I will convince myself it is working.
Yep.
That I am working.
Yeah, organizing this cabinet is totally necessary for lead generation. I'm going to have the cleanest or most organized cabinets and be ready to show them off, except I didn't actually grow my business.
I will be able to think more clearly because
if I do this. Exactly. There we go.
And I'll be able to speak about landscaping if I spend 5 hours in my garden, dicking around. I'll be able to point out which plants are which. And I think that's critical to being a good agent. But I also find that if I have scheduled events like the podcast that I can really focus on, I am so much better at managing my time.
Yeah, I think it's a blessing and a curse. A lot of people, if you ask them why they wanted to go into real estate, they say I wanted to be in charge of my own schedule.
Totally.
I don't take a day off. There isn't a day I'm not doing one bare minimum thing for my business every single day.
Yeah.
It has to be that way for me, because once you've stopped, it gets a lot harder to start it up again. If I took I haven't done it in quite a while now, but even a day off of social media, then it's all of a sudden I'm 4 days off of social media. And that's it happens so fast.
Easy to let it go.
It is. It's so easy to let it go. And so at my background, a lot of my background is in counseling, and so motivational interviewing is at the foundation of that. And so when we're working on how to keep people motivated for something, it's how you think about that task that matters. And so when I'm trying to help somebody make a change, include a good behavior, like a positive behavior that's going to help them stay on the right path, I would say, well, let's just make this one thing that you don't really want to do every day a lot like brushing your teeth.
Okay.
Because you wake up, and as a mostly functional adult, you're like, I'm going to get up, I do my things, and I brush my teeth. Like, it's just part of your day. It's just part of how you function. So a lot of my work now and my structure around it is like just brushing my teeth.
Yeah.
Like, it's not my most favorite, wonderful, like, yay part of my day, but it's necessary and it's essential, and it keeps me healthy. And I'm willing to do it when it's just the law. Like, it's just the way things are.
And you still have the flexibility to do what it is that you want.
Yeah. All right, so now that I'm here, I really wanted to ask you, because I know when I'm on showings, there are things going right and things that are going really wrong.
Totally.
I want to know about like your dirty, dark secrets, like what things have gone wrong for you, whether you're alone in a house or you're with a client. Like, what are some of the faux pas or the blunders? Like, we'll go tit for tat. So you give me one and I'll see if I can one up you.
Okay. All right. So I was hosting an open house in, like, I want to say Matthews Beach area. And it was dead. Nobody came through the whole 2 hours I was there. So I was packing up. I locked the door. I left. I went to get my signs. And then I got in my car to plug in my directions to go home and realized I didn't have my phone. So I'm checking all of my bags.
Yeah.
And it's not in any of them.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm realizing now that there's a chance that I have left this phone inside the house that I had just held open.
Okay.
And so then I
like, are you driving at this point?
No.
Okay, so you're still just in the driveway or something.
It's muscle reflex to like plug my phone in the second I get into my car.
Right.
So it was like pretty quick that I noticed it, but I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I can't even call anyone.
Nope. You're stuck. You're like off the grid.
I can't even call anyone. Like, I can see the agent's name and number on their sign, but it's like, what am I going to do? Like, pull somebody over and be like, can I borrow your phone?
Okay. The reason why this matters is because you need your cell phone to get back in the house because you need the Supra.
Yeah. The Supra is connected to your Bluetooth.
Yeah.
And then you pin in a code through your phone. So I'm like creeping around the house now in
trying
my
to break
high
in
heels,
Atta girl.
checking all of the doors, and I had left one door open, which is a big faux pas. It's a big no, but like, thank God I had. So now when I lock up, I have like this anxiety. First of all, that I'm going to leave my phone, but also that I haven't actually locked all the doors.
Yeah.
So now there are some times when I'm like so distracted that I can't remember if I've locked doors. So I will drive back to the house
and check them again.
to double check.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be that agent.
Yeah. That's doing that.
Yeah. The door's unlocked.
Okay. All right. So my turn. I was working on a transaction. It was waterfront property in Gig Harbor. Beautiful, probably like close to $1.2 million home.
Yeah.
And we were doing our final walkthrough, which already was twice I've done a final walkthrough and the home was occupied when it should not have been occupied. This was one of those times.
That's so fun.
Yeah, it's a great time. So we were already an hour behind on this walkthrough and we were just looking at everything. I mean, it was not an ideal situation. But I'm testing the keys and we have this gorgeous panoramic, like accordion style slider.
Yeah.
Right? So the sliders that are like double like this, they just slide open. This one was kind of an accordion style. So a little tricky to function, but stunning. And it has a key. Like you can lock this thing. So I stick the key in the hole and I'm tinkering with it and I freaking got, and my client's with me, but we got the key. I got the key, not we. I got the key stuck in this hole.
Like broken in?
I was not going to mess with it to the point where it broke, but I was really working it. And at one point I was like, look, I got to walk away, man. The point is I'm going to do my best to make sure this home is secure.
Right.
But there's a key in the door. Like literally anyone can go in here now and enjoy the festivities of this beautiful waterfront home. So he forgave me. Luckily, he was like a pretty savvy guy. And he was like, yeah, I just had some debris in there. It was not a big deal at all. But I was like, I look like such a noob messing with the key, right? It's like, that's a bummer.
So hard.
Yeah, what else you got?
I showed up to a listing one time and had to call the agent immediately because I opened the key box and the keys were not there. And
Oh, my stomach drops. No.
Yeah, then I'm with a client.
Yeah.
And so I like call up the agent and I'm like, I'm sorry, to let you know, but there's
no
any
keys
in the key box. And she's like, well, you're the only person who's walked it today. And I was like, come on, man, I have not walked it.
I haven't been inside yet.
Right, like I have not. And she's like, the last person who walked this property was 4 days ago. And I was like, ooh.
Then the keys have been missing this whole time.
Keys have been missing this entire time. And so it was just like a very uncomfortable conversation to have in front of a client.
Yuck.
But also not my fault.
Yeah, no, totally not.
And-
there are worse things that can happen.
Right.
Okay, I've got
Be able
one.
to sell that house.
I've got one. So, twice in one day, I made the same mistake. I was showing myself, for market readiness, I was showing myself some houses in an area that I don't frequent every day. So I was like really wanting to get my insight, and going into each of these homes that are in this certain price point. So the first one I walk into, I, went to the bathroom and then I went to flush the toilet and it would not flush.
Did you take a dump?
No.
Okay, it's just a pee.
That time it was just number one. So then I'm like, great, I'll never do that again. Okay. So then I leave.
Obviously, you're going to do that again.
Yeah, spoiler. It's going to happen again.
Just to be very clear, there are almost no bathrooms, like public bathrooms, available to agents. Like
no, you have to
go
get
to
creative.
A coffee shop.
Yeah.
Or in a house.
So then, that was probably house number one of the day. And I think I made it to 5. 5's really like where I hit max on what I'll see for a house in one day. So then get to my last house of the day. And, I learned from my mistake. So I turned on the water and I'm like, cool, water's running. And so then I go ahead and do my business. And then a freaking second time I go to flush it and it would not flush.
And the toilet was broken.
No. It was just there was just some water in the tap. I just got lucky that there's a little water in there, but had I left it on, it would have right? So I was it was a false alarm. I didn't do enough data research.
You didn't do enough on water.
I didn't do enough on. And you know what? That time I think I actually flushed the toilet first to make sure it flushed.
But then you didn't have anything in the tank.
Then I didn't have anything in the tank. The water didn't come back in. So I felt really bad. Because I'm like, this house is vacant and no one's coming in
for a while.
I mean, both houses were vacant. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to give really nice feedback and hope they don't figure out it was me. But I'm twice in one day, even when I was like, watch me learn from this. Nope, still mess that one up. Yeah. Do you have any more?
Oh, yeah.
What else you got?
Okay. One time I was touring a client who was very interested in buying a multifamily property. And we were looking at a 4-plex that was in Everett.
Okay.
And I had spoken with the agent, and they had said that we could tour one of these units.
Okay.
That he had spoken with the tenants, and so everybody knew we were coming.
Okay. Got it. We're believing him. That he's spoken with them. Okay.
So I get there, and assuming, it's 2 p.m. or something.
Right.
And there's a key box on there. I should have rang the doorbell, to be fair.
All right.
But I didn't, and I opened the door, and lo and behold, the tenant had a guest who was in the shower, who came out of the shower to greet us in his wee little towel.
Like a little cutie one?
Yeah, like a
little hand towel size?
Dish towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like something you get at the gym. One of them. And it was not a sight for sore eyes. It was your eyes were painful afterwards.
It was. And it definitely changed the relationship that I had with my client.
You can't unsee that once it's been seen.
We experienced this together.
Yeah. You're bonded.
I was like, I'm so sorry, Dom.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So maybe not the one for you?
No, we did not put an offer in on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
So I was showing a home and we were putting in an offer on this home. It had a really fancy shower. It was beautiful. It was over the top beautiful, but it was a shower room. So it's not a shower stall, right? It's 6 heads.
Yep.
Probably 8 now that I think about it. And there's no curtain and there's no door. It's just a tiny lip on the ground, but it's open to the bathtub and the toilet. Everything's just in one room. And I was really curious how that functioned.
Right.
Like, is this a good idea?
Curtain.
Well, there was no, there's definitely no bar there. You could, honestly, functionality wise, you probably need to have one. However, I was like,
It looks so shitty though.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
why not put a glass door?
I know, right? It's just 'cause for the sake of like safety alone. So anyway, I turned on the shower to see what was going to happen, and it just immediately sprayed water at my face. Like, I'm reaching over for the handle, but the freaking thing is pointed right at me, and so I'm like, oh. Getting all this water in my face. So then I look like a little like wet, like cat or something, just like not pretty, not graceful at all. And then who shows up 2 minutes later is like my inspector. So I'm there. I'm going to be with this guy for a couple of hours. So I'm trying to like,
Cute?
some
Of them are really.
maybe like in a blue collar-ish way, like sure.
Yeah.
So anyway, the inspector's there, and I'm like trying to get myself together and like wipe the mascara off and the house is vacant. It's not like there's like
anything
cotton
to use,
swabs or anything I can no, so I'm just like putting it together, and he does his thing, and I'm walking back with him, at the end of it, and he's like, yeah, there was this water on the ground, and I was trying to find the leak. I'm looking at the seams on the ground, and I'm like, that was me. That was me.
He didn't know. It had been the whole time. You hadn't told him.
No, I hadn't told him. I was a little embarrassed because I was just like trying to not be seen. Like, why is she soaking wet right now? And it was, I found a staging towel and like cleaned myself up a little bit. And I thought I had gotten like the water, and apparently no. Like, what we learned was the shower probably needs a little closure.
There was a agent who, like, she has this like tackle box that she keeps in her car of necessities.
Yeah.
I feel like you and I should make one of those.
Oh yeah, that'd be hip. What are you putting in yours though?
Toilet paper.
Absolutely.
Like wet wipes.
Yeah.
Windex wipes.
Oh yeah, you have to clean stuff like a lot.
And like my laser pointer measure.
That thing is hip, by the way. I love that thing. Yeah, all of those things. I think a small like snack, like a protein bar, would probably be ideal because we go like from thing to thing to thing so fast.
And I always think, you know what? I've got enough snacks. I never pack enough snacks.
No, there's never. I'm offended at the statement. I don't think there's ever enough snacks.
Never. It's like I forgot how to pack for myself, and I never stop for lunch.
No.
I cannot convince myself to eat fast food, so
No, thank you.
it's just like torture.
Yeah, no. It's
Tackle
enough.
box. I think we need tackle boxes.
Yeah, I think a tackle box is good. I think having like a battery in there.
Yeah.
Because like when you're
AAA.
no, like for your cell phone.
Oh, okay.
Like an external power pack for your laptop or your cell phone, because
that happens too. And you got to write an offer, and all of a sudden you pull out your computer and it's fucking dead.
yeah, no, not cool.
Not cool.
Oh, and a Bluetooth speaker, because I need jams.
Yeah.
I need
never
jams.
know when you're gonna be
You,
stuck somewhere
never
for
know,
hours.
and then it's like, if you don't have cell service there, like, and you're not getting like your normal Apple Music, or you use Spotify, like, I know there's like some offline
Apple
functions.
Music?
I am. I know.
You and Liam both?
I think, yeah.
So all those songs I've been sending you
I listen to them. No, I totally listen to them. I totally will open Spotify and have a grand old time with those jams.
You have the apps though.
I do.
I don't think Leah even has the app.
No, I will participate. You're not the only one that sends me jams. People know. People know who I am. Like, send me the jams. I like all the jams. So they send me the jams.
I send music whenever I'm thinking of her.
Yeah. She'll hear a song and be like, "This is my friend. Send it. Send it.
Love you. Bye.
Thinking of you." Oh. But so yeah, I'll listen to the jams, but like, you gotta be ready. Like, you gotta have something ready to go. So like a playlist and or a Bluetooth speaker and a battery pack.
Taser.
I have one. Yeah, I've got my little stun gun. They call it a pain pen. I definitely need to have one of those.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Some mace. No JIC.
Oh, 1,000.
Maybe
1,000%.
Maybe an emergency blanket, just in case you're stuck in a snowstorm.
I don't hate it.
A shovel.
Oh, zip ties?
I carry zip ties with me anywhere. They're in my backpack right now. If you want to get weird.
What color are you going with?
I have white and black.
I have white and black, but I prefer to carry black, personally.
My signs are white. So
I think I have both. Yeah, I have both options. Yeah. Well, you got to be prepared. Do you carry anything sharp with you?
A knife.
Yeah, I carry a knife. I have a knife.
Japanese knife.
Yours is. Hold on. Like, yours is gangster.
Yeah.
I have like a little spring-loaded like cutie pie that's pink and
I feel like that's more appropriate than just having like a full.
Yours is like a butterfly, like. Like yours is like something you'd see in a movie where.
Yeah, like Scream. Yeah. Like a real knife.
No, not Scream. I was gonna say something like Blood In, Blood Out, like something with a gang affiliation in there, like someone who's using it
hard. That's what she wants you to know.
Yeah, I think you are.
Pretty hard.
I think we both know you're hella gangster.
Yeah.
Low key.
Yeah.
Like she's wearing fringe.
But I'm a dolly gangster.
But there's low key gangster.
Dolly's a gangster.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
I feel like I think she's got a
for sure
AR. Or she's got something. She's packing heat.
No doubt.
She is packing the heat.
I just want to age like Dolly.
Okay, so what is your favorite type of jean right now?
Ooh, I'm a Joe Jeans girl.
Okay, so that's your brand.
That's my brand. I don't really like jeans right now.
That's fine. I just meant
my problem with jeans. The ones I really like are tight.
Real estate agents like to talk.
Okay.
In case you couldn't catch it.
My problem with jeans is that the ones I really like are tight because they make me feel sexy. But then the second I sit in the car or I'm sitting down at a meeting or a function, I immediately want to unzip them. Mm-hmm. And that's a problem. And I'm not a relaxed fit kind of gal because I got short legs.
Mm-hmm. You said
jeans.
Okay, well, I wanted to answer a style. I kind of like a barrel jean right now. I have like a jogger style barrel jean because they're not firm, because they're like legit joggerish.
Wait a second, are these the Rag and Bones?
They're the Rag and Bones.
Rag and Bone.
Yeah, we're talking about Rag and Bone. I have two pairs of Rag and Bone. Both are barrel and both are super user friendly when it comes to like the firmness.
You buy one for me too.
Yeah, I got you. Yep. I got you. Next question. What's your best guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure for November. I'm listening to this 20-hour audiobook right now, and I'm like on the last 18 hours.
Oh, good job. Way to marathon it.
It's called The Most Fun We Ever Had, and it's about this kind of dysfunctional family that I think is great. I've had a really hard time finding good audiobooks lately. I feel like nothing has been catching my attention like it used to, and maybe I'm just distracted. But what is your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure,
besides coffee.
Yeah, because that's a standard. Like when you say masturbation, I say coffee. Like it's just a given. It's just like always there. That's not going away.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I've been like kind of obsessing about my plants. I know that's really nerdy.
Plants, but I have so many plants.
I have a lot of plants. I did propagate a couple.
Hey, are you doing that for Christmas presents? Because I was just thinking,
no,
like you could propagate so many and give those out as gifts.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me, but I would do that. It never occurred to me, but I could totally do that. You're right. Absolutely. There's enough going on here that you could share. I could share that. Well, but I think a better guilty pleasure, I also like these, like, you know, when you're eating a drumstick ice cream and the bottom part of the cone is like the chocolate part.
Yeah.
I like just those, just the cones with just the tip of the cone with the chocolate in it. That's kind of one of my favorites right now. Who is on your last nerve? Like what annoys you right now?
Oh, my kids.
Okay, I'll accept it. I allow it. I have two also.
Halloween is great, but it also introduces like copious amounts of candy and chocolate, and they just turn into gremlins. You know?
No, they're absolute monsters. No, I experienced it 2 nights in a row. Like the last 2, I'm like, who are you freaks?
Yeah,
you're awful people.
Yeah, Bo came into our room the other night, and he was like clearly sleepwalking, like just like nosing around, being like,
oh, he's in a trance.
He walks into our room and he's like, guys, I can't sleep. And it's like 9:30 at night. And we're like, all right, but
what are you freaking out about, dude?
The music's on.
Yeah.
You know?
Chill.
Like, I know, I heard the music.
Oh.
I can't sleep. And it's like, Okay, there's nothing I can do for you,
Yeah,
sweetie. It's
just
like,
getting up and yelling is probably not
this
gonna
is not it.
get us in there.
And so he goes to send him back to bed, and he doesn't go back to bed. He's just like wandering around.
He literally is just pacing around the house.
Yes.
A little goofball.
I know, he was
Buddy,
totally out of it.
he is not doing a good job solving it.
He's
Yeah,
manic.
he could not solve his own problem. Who is getting on my nerves?
Yeah.
Slow drivers.
Ew, always.
I don't like a slow driver.
Like, where did you learn to drive? And why is it in Washington that, like, when it starts to rain, which is almost every single fucking day, people forget how to drive? It's like,
Don't be that person. So I don't like slow drivers or slow walkers, but I also don't like people who are rude, like at a restaurant or to people, like, at all. Like, don't be rude. You don't need to be rude. And then I think I will also say I don't like obnoxious. Like, we were riding a train down to go to a baseball game, like, when we were in the playoffs, and we were like sitting behind these two broy dudes, and they were like real fratty, and one of them just did not shut up the whole time. He talked so loud, I could hear everything he was saying, and I'm like, I don't like that guy.
I heard this in one of my classes. Like, if you have the gift of the gab, that is not a compliment. Don't, like...
Yeah.
It's
a turnoff.
Exactly.
It's a turnoff.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think that there are people in the office who do that.
Yeah. Kind of like Voldemort, like he who shall not be named, or she who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Dot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
asshole. We call that an asshole. ASK hole. Like, if you're in a meeting and they just keep asking questions.
Yeah.
That's my final answer.
Yes.
Who's on my nerves? The asshole. Yeah, that person.
Ask a question about something that they just talked about that was really answered if you listen.
Yeah. Well, this was fun.
Thanks for listening. Bye.